Hello, Mr. President.
I'm sorry, but I decided to retire as your personal Secret Service agent.
Don't you think Night Has Fallen should make Gerard Butler's Banning the next president? With fans clamoring for Aaron Eckhart's Asher to return, we're here to fill you in on everything you need to know about the upcoming movie. So let's dive in, shall we? Night Has Fallen should definitely take the next logical step and make Gerard Butler's Mike Banning the President of the United States. Hollywood often sees similar movies competing against each other in the same year. Take 1997, for example, which brought us both Volcano and Dante's Peak, each about erupting volcanoes causing chaos. A more recent example was in 2013, when Roland Emmerich's White House Down and Antoine Fuqua's Olympus Has Fallen both depicted terrorists taking over the White House, with only one man able to save the day. Olympus Has Fallen hit theaters a few months before White House Down and came out on top. Despite its R rating and mixed reviews, it was a financial success, whereas White House Down struggled at the box office. Olympus Has Fallen not only gave Gerard Butler a surprise franchise, but also mirrored the action-packed style of 80s movies. Butler, along with co-stars Aaron Eckhart, Morgan Freeman, and Angela Bassett, returned for 2016's London Has Fallen, where Butler's Secret Service agent Mike Banning had to save President Asher, played by Eckhart, during an attack on London. In the most recent film, Angel Has Fallen, Banning is framed for an assassination attempt on President Trumbull and must clear his name while uncovering a conspiracy. The Has Fallen movies have all been hits, and a fourth entry, Night Has Fallen, is in the works with Butler returning. There's even a spin-off TV series in development. Given that Banning has already saved 2 presidents, it would be a logical next step for the series to have him become president in Night Has Fallen. Even though the Has Fallen series draws on real-world events for inspiration, it definitely has a cartoonish action movie vibe. While Mike Banning hasn't shown much interest in politics in the past, his heroic deeds and strong patriotism make it believable that he could be elected president in the movie's universe. In Night Has Fallen, which hasn't fully revealed its plot yet, it wouldn't be surprising to see Banning save himself and the nation, adding a fresh twist to the sequel. Aside from Harrison Ford in Air Force One, there aren't many action hero presidents on screen. A trailer for Night Has Fallen showcasing Banning as both an inspiring leader and an action-packed hero could be a big sell. The Has Fallen films are most fun when they mix in a bit of humor, and while going bigger and crazier isn't always the best approach for a franchise, President Mike Banning seems like a natural fit for the series. On the flip side, some fans believe Night Has Fallen should definitely bring back Aaron Eckhart's former president, Asher. Back in 2013, White House Down and Olympus Has Fallen went head-to-head, both featuring terrorists taking over the White House. While White House Down had a bigger budget and a less intense rating, Olympus Has Fallen came out on top, despite mixed reviews. It was the movie's straightforward, gritty approach and Gerard Butler's tough guy performance that won audiences over. The success of Olympus Has Fallen quickly led to London Has Fallen, where Banning saves the president during a major attack on London, and then Angel Has Fallen in 2019, which scaled things back by focusing on Banning clearing his name after being framed. The series has proven to be quite resilient, which is impressive for a big-budget R-rated franchise these days. Alongside the upcoming Night Has Fallen, a TV series spin-off is also in the works. One of the highlights of the first 2 Has Fallen movies was the great chemistry between Secret Service agent Mike Banning and President Benjamin Asher, played by Aaron Eckhart. Though their scenes together in Olympus Has Fallen were brief, their partnership was a standout in London Has Fallen. Before the third film, Eckhart confirmed he wouldn't be returning, and that Asher would be retired and enjoying a quiet life. Given the series' timeline, and the fact that Asher was succeeded by Vice President Allan Trumbull in Angel Has Fallen, this made sense, but his absence was definitely felt. For Night Has Fallen, it would be fantastic to see Aaron Eckhart make a return. Just because Asher is retired doesn't mean he can't play an active role or serve as someone Banning can turn to for help. Considering everything Banning has done for Asher, including saving him and his son multiple times, having Asher back would be a great addition. Eckhart did get a taste of action in London Has Fallen, so it would be exciting to see him flex his action star muscles a bit more instead of just being the one who needs saving. Although details about Night Has Fallen are still scarce, one thing missing from Angel Has Fallen was the presence of returning cast members. Only Butler and Freeman came back, and while Asher wasn't crucial to that story, his absence was noticeable. Bringing Aaron Eckhart back could enrich the series, especially if it builds on the strong bond between Banning and Asher. Even if it stretches credibility, it wouldn't be the first time the series has taken bold, creative leaps. For those who might be out of the loop, here's the latest on Night Has Fallen. The good news for fans is that the movie has been officially confirmed, even though we don't have all the details just yet. Gerard Butler mentioned in May 2023, while promoting his film Plane, that there's a script and a fun idea for Night Has Fallen, but it's still in the development stage. In September 2023, producer Les Weldon offered a cautious but reassuring update. He confirmed that the sequel is definitely on the way, with future installments depending on how well Night Has Fallen performs. Weldon said, "If that works as well as the previous three, then anything is on the table." Given the financial success of the series so far, it seems likely that if Night Has Fallen does well, we can expect more movies to follow. In addition, Robert Downey Jr. has been revealed as an unexpected fan of Olympus Has Fallen, thanks to Gerard Butler. Downey Jr. even sent Butler a glowing email after the film's release, expressing his enthusiasm and saying, "We need more of these movies." Given Downey Jr.'s admiration for the series, it's exciting to think he might join the franchise as the next villain. The Has Fallen series rejuvenated the Die Hard formula, which had become less popular after the 90s, with Butler's character often caught in high-stakes, action-packed scenarios. Downey Jr.'s shift from his iconic role as Tony Stark in the MCU to playing a villain in Night Has Fallen would be a fresh and thrilling development. It seems like a perfect opportunity for Downey Jr. to flex his acting chops in a new villainous direction. What the series needs is a powerhouse foe like Alan Rickman's Hans Gruber or John Lithgow's Quaylen from Cliffhanger. Robert Downey Jr. could be just the game changer needed. With his charisma and flair for delivering memorable performances, Downey Jr. could bring a new level of threat and intrigue to the series. It would be refreshing to see Mike Banning face a formidable adversary who truly challenges him, making his victories feel hard-earned. While Robert Downey Jr. clearly appreciates the classic appeal of films like Olympus Has Fallen, his involvement in the franchise isn't a done deal. Given his immense success with the MCU and his status as one of the highest-paid actors, he's been quite selective about his roles since Avengers Endgame. Convincing him to take on a villainous role in the fourth installment of a series that had mixed critical reception would be quite the challenge. The Has Fallen movies, despite their box office success, have seen their budgets decrease over time, and Downey Jr.'s high asking price might be a significant hurdle. However, Downey Jr. is in a unique position to choose projects that genuinely interest him. If the timing and terms are right, and if he could wrap up his scenes quickly while enjoying the process, a cameo or role in Night Has Fallen could still be on the table. Regardless of who ends up as the villain, let's hope the next film delivers a formidable adversary for Mike Banning to face. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.